Hi.
Hello. Today it's another vlog for you guys, you lucky things.
If you're new to the channel, we are Adventures with Scott and Amy.
Yes.
And
I am Scott. This is...
Amy.
Sorry.
And we are off. I'm going to give you a clue today. We're off to somewhere. Begins with a T.
Yeah.
That's just 2 words. The first one begins with a T.
Yeah.
Ends in an E.
Yeah.
And it's got ORP in the middle of it.
Yeah.
The second word begins with a P.
Yeah.
Ends with a K.
Yeah.
And it's got R in the middle of it.
I wonder where we're going. Is it Thorpe Park?
Oh, yes. Well done. Correct.
Wow,
Good job.
lovely.
You get a gold star.
Okay, brilliant. Today we want to talk about something a little bit different. So we're going to go through the ride access pass for Thorpe Park because we've not done that yet. Quickly do that. But there's something that I actually want to do a topic on because there's a lot of us who are quite overweight, like me, and it's difficult, and there is ride anxiety. It's real. It's real. I have been stressing over this all night, haven't I?
Yes. Bless her.
So the rides, mainly, their chest restraints are 51 inches. Some rides have a little bit of leeway, some don't, e.g. Colossus. I wouldn't even bother trying it, you know, even when I was a bit smaller, couldn't get on it. My chest is 51 inches, but I even still struggle to get into some rides, don't I?
Yes.
And it can be quite embarrassing. So today we actually want to go over that topic. I'm going to try out the test seats for you, and hopefully it will
Make sense and maybe help others with ride anxiety.
Yeah, like you can watch this before you go and then you'll realise, oh, it's okay, because I am a big girl. On the ride, weight doesn't matter apart from depth charge, which is a water slide. It's a maximum of 20 stone on there. So that's the only ride that has a weight limit. The others don't. It's just chest restrictions. So let's get on it, and I'm going to embarrass myself today. Yay!
So we're gonna have some footage of rides, some off-ride footage.
Yeah.
And then possibly some more carnival games.
See you later.
Bye. Do 5.
Keep left.
4, 3, 2, 1. We have arrived.
You have reached your destination.
Thank you very much, love, for getting us here safe.
You're welcome.
Yeah, go on then. I'm not very good at it. Don't judge me.
Amy's going to take the last 2. Here we go, Ames. So yeah, 10 balls for £10. I got 3 out of 10. That's not bad. That's 30%. And I think we've done pretty well, Ames.
Think so. Right, should we go?
Yeah, let's go.
Right, we're at stealth, so I'm going to get in and try this. For us big people. Can't do it on my own, I'm afraid.
I can't get it. No, but we can try.
So the footage you just saw was me trying the test seat, and it didn't go very well, did it?
No, I mean it was a bit blurry. My camera skills wasn't too good.
It was. I think it might have been really rusty, really difficult to pull down. So I was like, "Scott, you need to help me. I've got carpal tunnel, so I can't grab things very well." So he helped me, and it just would not go. I think we figured out the problem isn't my chest; it's my lower belly, because I got a big belly. But I tried, didn't we? We queued up and we got on, and what happened?
It was exhilarating and we succeeded.
Well, you were supposed to say I got on.
Amy got on. However, there was a bit of a concern that I might not have been able to get on. So on Stealth, because obviously of the launch, they do have a height restriction. I think it's 196.
Yeah, 196 centimetres.
196 centimetres.
Scott was
millimetres. So I'm
over.
6'6". So if you're any taller than 6'6", they might not let you on, just because of safety reasons and the
If
whiplash.
he was wearing his walking boots, not a chance, he wouldn't have been allowed on. It's because he's wearing his Nikes, which are the very low flat ones. He was able to get on, but they needed to get a second opinion because he was just over the threshold. But
we got on. So
we
yeah,
both got
just
on.
if you're tall, just make sure you wear small enough shoes.
Yeah.
Just to make sure you're on. But anyway, we're going to go on the next ride now, and we'll see you in a minute.
I really enjoyed it, but when I think a wall's going to hit me, you're like, oh!
So I'm going to try this seat out to see if I fit. Fingers crossed. Nope.
We can queue up. Do you want to queue up and have a go?
Because it's not just the torso size, it's also your buttocks, and I didn't fit in the chair.
Oh.
So that's why.
It's slightly bigger than the bottoms. Like that, see if Amy can get it.
That's it.
So you've just seen there, we tried possibly one of the hardest carnival games, most impossible games, I think. I know I originally said to Amy I wasn't going to do it, but I was like, it is doable, but I was like, I've got to have a go because you don't know unless you try, do you? So yeah, I think we're going to do a few more, head to Soar, and then I think we might call it a day.
And the maze.
Oh, and the maze, yeah, if it's open. But yeah, we'll see you in a bit.
Wow.
That was intense and fun.
We just did the labyrinth ride.
Maze.
Maze. Got stuck, didn't we?
Yeah.
Me, Scott, and this little kid were all left on our own. Everyone had buggered off.
So disorienting.
And we couldn't find a way out.
Yeah, it took us a while, but we got there. We're out.
Yeah, we got out finally, but everyone else was waiting, thinking, where we missed the complete end of the maze because we couldn't get out.
But anyway, we're going to go off to Soar, and I think we might call it a day.
Yeah, I think so.
The lights aren't on anyway, but yeah, there's a green.
Red's there.
Yeah, if the red's gone off, that means you're there.
Are you recording?
Yeah, okay.
I've just done the Soar ride, can't see. It is actually closed at the moment, but I thought I would show you while we're here anyway. So you've got the light, because this seat doesn't have a seatbelt on it. It's quite like a new modern one. So you pull it down, and it seems the light turns off here. That one's not working. I don't know. I think so.
This is a staff announcement.
You push? I don't know if it's your day today,
It's too hard on that one. That's what
How many goes do you get, man? This is such a if I spent over £20, we spent £5.
That was very far away. How many goes you got left?
two more.
Can I take his last go?
You're going to take my last goes? Thank you very much.
Show how bad I am at it.
Again, the names. Aim for where that screw is on the left. Slows it down, yeah. We've got two more games, Ames. Yes, Ames! You've won one on one of the games. Now, who are you going to
I never win.
Yeah. Who are you going to go for, Ames? Do you want to get the pair and go Luigi, or do you want Princess Pearl?
Oh, I think we should get Luigi.
Go Luigi.
Yeah.
And we got one more. Shall I do the last one, or do you want to do the last one?
We went MIA again.
We're not very good at this, are we?
No, we're getting used to it, and also Thorpe Park is somewhere that really, really overwhelms me, and I find myself getting a bit overloaded with loud noises, and it's not my favourite place.
No.
I prefer like Legoland and Chessington, but that's my own thing.
Own preference.
Yeah, we left at about 1 o'clock, didn't we?
Yeah.
I'm just not feeling it today. My anxiety is so high. I wasn't comfortable, and I just needed to go home. So I'm home now.
No, that's understandable. So as you could probably see behind me, so we have got the prizes. We'll go through them in a minute. We did have a unicorn as well that we won, but because we couldn't fit it in the car, we donated it to a nice family that were waiting for our car parking spot, and they had a couple of.
They had some children that were like, oh, look at the unicorn. So we're like, you can have it if you want to.
Yeah, so
we can't fit it in the car.
more on what we're going to do with these toys in a minute. So yeah, we went to Thorpe Park. We had a good time, didn't we?
Yeah.
We went on a few rides.
Okay.
But I'll let Amy explain a few more.
Yeah, so obviously their sizing system, it has to be that way for health and safety. I've put a lot of weight on over the past 4 years. I have a hormone problem that I take medication for, and it just makes me gain weight. I have been working with my doctor now for the past year and a bit to try and sort it out, but nothing's happening. So more on that another time. So I wanted to go today to kind of document that they do have seats outside, and sometimes you can squeeze on, but like, don't force yourself, because these rides can be quite vigorous. What's the word?
Vigorous and
intense. You don't want to hurt yourself. It's not worth it, you know. But they have got tester seats. You can try it. I felt so incredibly nervous, which you can probably see from the footage, because people are there just staring at you, and I was literally like, I know I'm not going to fit on this, and then everyone's going to be looking at me, and I'm just like, ugh. But at least I didn't get on the ride, and then they're like, no, sorry, you don't fit, you can't get on. And that's happened to me before, and it's really humiliating, and I cried. So these tester seats are amazing. We didn't go on Soar because it wasn't open, but we did do the tester seat anyway. Colossus I didn't bother doing. If you are a person of size, there is just no point in going in on it, because it is so restrictive. You know, you're not going to fit.
And not only that, it is, because if it's obviously an old ride, it is rough as well. It's
well, I haven't been on it in years, so I can't say. You went on it 4 years ago, didn't you?
Yeah.
I didn't bother doing Nemesis as well, because Nemesis Inferno is really restrictive as well. They do have a seat. I don't know if it's still there, but I think it's like the 7th row where it's got 2 seat belts, so it's a little bit more giving. I don't know if it had it, but we didn't want to go on that today anyway. What else? But there are rides that you can go on. We went on quite a few. I went on Stealth, which I didn't think I was going to get on, but I did. And then we got to the front of the queue, and it was him. He might not have been able to get on, which we explained earlier. But luckily, he was literally like a centimetre over. So they were like, do you know what? It's all right as long as you're okay with it. We did the banana boat, which I haven't done since I was a kid. I would poo in myself. I hate them rides so much, don't I? I was like, I want to get off. I'll do the biggest, baddest roller coaster going. But banana boat, pirate ship, count me out. Don't like it.
But yeah, no, and I think the footage you saw as well on the Swarm tester seat. I noticed on there, like, there's a bit less room because they've got like a secondary, not full on harness, but like a rubber harness underneath, which probably didn't help. But yeah, we did what we did. We had a good fun.
And also, for me, my chest area is fine. That fits fine. It's the lower bit of my tummy is really big because I've got swelling. I've got like PCOS. I have things wrong, so I have days where I'm a lot bigger down there than other days, and today just was that day. So, you know, and I'll film me in a minute standing up so you can compare yourself to me if you want to as well.
Yeah, and then so also, obviously, as you're aware, probably from my previous vlogs, we have a ride access pass.
Yeah.
Now in Thorpe Park, they have it differently. It's a card system, so you'll get a card like that. So at the top it will be the date is valid, what colour, that's it, your name, and then how many people are in your group, so 1, 2, 3 or 4. And then what you do is you'll go up the exit and they'll put the hosts, their initials, the ride you're on, and then the next time that you can go on, so they'll add into effect the queue times.
You can see, obviously, we didn't do that many rides today.
No, and some of them were a few of them were walking anyway. And then if you look at the front, that's the side you've got now, yeah. No, the other way. No, there we go. So in there, it tells you all the rides, and it tells you where you can queue up. Depth charge, I think, is the only one that doesn't have one, because obviously it's all up one steps. But yeah, that is that. So, obviously carnival games, you saw us.
Yeah. We like a carnival game. I can't believe.
Wait. So the first few, obviously we didn't win, but we did notice. Well, when we sort of stepped away from the actual game and had to think about it, we noticed that compared to the ones at Legoland and Chesington, they were actually more at chest height.
And they're a bit more dipped as well.
They weren't. They were a bit more. They weren't as angled. They were more flatter. And then obviously you saw the ring toss, which we just thought we'd have a go at.
I've got to say, for £5, if there's a family of you, £5 you get a whole bucket. How many was in there? 40?
Something like that, yeah.
You know, that you can't grumble at that just for a fun game.
Yeah. And then obviously the Basketball one, which was the first one. So we were actually quite lucky. I think we might have been the first big track, because we looked at it and we were like, oh, we'll come back. And then the gentleman on the stand said, oh, I'll do 10 balls for £10. So that worked out quite well. And then I think I got one in. It's probably footage, but he let me carry on. I got one in.
Yeah.
And then, as you can see from the footage, is what I meant. And then he let me carry on and he said, oh, you can go for 3. So I got 3 in, and then we were like, oh. And then we looked at the sign and it said £1 per player.
Yeah, but he let us have it, which was nice.
Which I think if you sort of tend to be the first person, they tend to give you bargains. But then we went on back to the bucketball games, and we'd worked out that there was a little bit of a dimple in one of the side of the tubes where the screw was. And someone's got, I think she's waiting, so I'm going to let her tell you what she done, as you've probably seen.
I won the lobster bucket! First time in my life I won it. I couldn't believe it.
But is there someone that you would like to thank for that?
Yeah, winner every time, prize every time. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
No problem, because I noticed it, and then I told her to go for that, and it happened.
it.
So we got the big koala with the mini koala.
Sorry.
We got the hamster. How cute is that hamster, by the way?
It's cute.
We got Mario, and of course when Amy won, we couldn't go Mario without Luigi. And then we got Evie.
Yeah.
And then we went into the shop. Now this, some of you
we didn't buy a lot, but
but some of you are gonna love this horse. So we started off with a lanyard because
I need a lanyard for my Merlin pass.
Yeah, so. As we talked about, the disabled carer pass doesn't actually show the inside of it as well. Oh, the disabled care pass doesn't actually be sent out, so that's got all the rides in there. So that was pretty cool. I think that was only £4.50.
Yeah.
But obviously, with a total of everything, we got £5.90 off with our annual pass discount. Now, this, if you're ready, and some of you know Thorpe Park from a while ago, and you remember the characters, like, oh my God.
Old school.
So we looked at it, and they're like £6 for one individual pin, and this set was £12. So we were
Couldn't go wrong.
We got we got six pens in there for £12. So it's basically £2 a pin.
Yeah, happy with that.
And then, oh my God, it just gets better.
I'm gonna have a coffee in this in a minute.
It gets better. Oh my God.
And then that's the other side.
That is a throwback and a half.
I saw it and I was like, nostalgia!
I can't believe it. So yeah, it was pretty good. And then we had to drive back home, which you ended up picking up a chip in the mirror, but that's fine.
Oh yeah, driving down the M25 and a stone went right into my windscreen, and I've got a chip in the windscreen. So we went to Halfords earlier. They said, oh, the person who does it isn't in, but you can come back tomorrow. So going tomorrow at 10 AM to get it fixed. And
one more very important news.
Yeah, before we do that though, let's just show me. So everyone who wants to have a look at what I am.
Oh! That was close. No, actually, I'm not going to show that bit.
This is me.
Hang on, I haven't turned it round. Aha!
Aha, you can see me now. You might have to turn your heads around, but this is me.
A lovely figure of a woman.
I'm a size 22 to 24. You don't need to know my weight, but it's a lot. Yeah, I had trouble. This area, fine, it was down here. That's why it wouldn't squeeze on. But
I know what your weight is. Waiting for me to do the housework.
yeah, right.
So that's Amy there. If you want to compare.
In all my glory.
And someone had a very. When we were at Alfred's, had an impulse, and
We've brought a
do
new addition
something.
to the family.
his name is Gus Gus. And Amy is going to take you with it. You with her.
With me, and you'll see our lovely, lovely little Gus Gus. Right, I'm going to show you. This is Gus Gus. Hi, Gus Gus. Say hello to your YouTube family.
Obviously, we just got him, so
Sorry,
we can't
no.
handle him at the moment. But they said after a day we handle him. So
Yeah, we needed a friend, didn't we?
yeah.
And we're going to give him the best life ever. Here he is. Hello, Gus Gus. You beautiful boy who we love so much already, don't we?
Yeah, to run around in his ball as well.
Yeah, we bought him a little ball. That's our little bucket for him. But yeah. So now it's time to say goodbye. Thanks for coming along with us. Please like, comment and subscribe. We would really love you too.
And apologies, it wasn't a lot of footage from Foot Park, but we got what we could.
I was very, what's the word? My anxiety was very high today. So it's au revoir from me.
And adios from me.